Well, Mahjong is an ancient board game in China, but nowadays it has got extremely popular worldwide. Mahjong is played by 4 players around a square table. But do you know, for many Chinese, Mahjong is also a serious gambling game. You know what happens on a Mahjong table? They see the better the players are, the higher the stakes on the table. You want to win money at a Mahjong game? The first thing is not how good you are, but which table you choose to play at. If you play at a table with the small chips, you won't win that much money. But if you play at a table with the players that are far beyond your level, you can be crushed in no time. The best table for you is the stakes are high enough to worth your time, while you still have a chance of winning. You see, it's all about choosing the table. Well, the game of table selection is playing every day in our lives. Jack and I often play basketball at the local park. One day we saw an old man that was waiting for an empty court. We invited him to play with us. We played one-on-one. Well, it turns out he kicked our ass very badly. He did destroy us, but when he got his winning points, we were still halfway behind. Jack and I used to play kind of easy games for so long, but that afternoon, we played a hell of tough games. We both ended up making better shootings than before. You see, that old man was kind of mahjong table that I would love to have. He's not coming to destroy me. He forces me to do my best, and most importantly, start to grow again. I am a member of a couple of Toastmasters clubs now. I like to apply for the VP PR position and help promote the clubs, meanwhile also improve my marketing skills. I used to spend hours and hours on the marketing ideas and the designs. I just love the digital marketing. I thought it was a path that is far beyond the Toastmasters itself. But after some time, I realized the biggest hurdle of growth is not from outside, but from inside in the clubs. Toastmaster is a 100-year-old organization. The digital marketing is playing a very small portion in its game plan. Many clubs don't really care or know how to promote their clubs, let alone how to navigate through the digital world. I had very little exchange with my fellow members. Over time, I got lost myself about how to improve the marketing. Apparently, I was sitting at a small mahjong table. Over time, the work seemed small and insignificant to me. The game no longer felt worth my time. But this was changed this summer since I got into a newly chartered club, the Entrepreneur Toastmasters Club. It's an advanced club, which means many members have got multiple years of Toastmasters experiences. Apparently, it was a mahjong table with higher stakes. But I didn't notice this part in the beginning. I just applied for VP PR position and got it. I started the PR works as I did in other clubs. I just love the digital marketing That is all. But soon I was struck by the feedback from the fellow members. They have got 100% signing up for the opt-in email registration, which released a ton of functions for our website. They asked a ton of questions about how the website worked and gave ideas how it can be improved. Among them was the super leader, Ross Carter, the club president. When we teamed up together to build the online platforms, Ross Carter's emails or phone calls came in almost every hour during the day. And they were all practical, such as, hey, Bond, can we change this line at this advertise like XYZ? Hey, this photo is not good. I have a better one. Can you use this one? Bond, I've got a good idea for our Facebook page. You may like it. I was galvanized by this intense exchange, and I started to spend hours and hours again for the marketing ideas and the designs. Ross is an amazing woman, but she reminds me of an old man at the basketball court. She forces me to do my best and most importantly, start to grow again. Dear friends, are you stuck at a small margin table for so long that you have lost your aspiration to grow? Then whether you have to figure it out and move on your own, or you have to get an old man to kick your ass and grow again. Choose your table wisely and embrace the growth.